Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be sharing with you my March favorites, and I can't believe March is already over. This month went by so fast for me, and I'm going to get started with a perfume that I received when I went to the We All Grow Summit, which is a blogger convention specifically for Latina bloggers. It was amazing. That's a favorite as well. But this is a product that I received there, and it is a perfume by Narciso Rodriguez, and this is the Narciso Eau de Parfum. This is a floral scent, and it has notes of gardenia as well as rose. This scent is what I would like to refer as a sophisticated spring scent, because it's just a floral scent, but it has something in there that makes it a little bit more, I don't know, like chic, and I don't know, I feel fancy when I wear this. And I'm going to spray some right now because I absolutely love this scent. And the bottle as well is just very, oh my god, it smells so good. It smells so good. The bottle itself is just very minimal and clean. It doesn't have any, like, there's no bells and whistles, no floral designs. It's just, it kind of looks like a nail polish bottle, but like a fancy nail polish. I don't know. I really love this. If you can go to Sephora or a department store to smell it, I highly recommend it because it is such a beautiful fragrance. Now moving on to skincare, I've tried many different micellar waters, and I've tried my best to find a dupe for the Bioderma, and nothing would come close. I tried the Simple one, and the Simple, I wasn't a fan of it. I thought it didn't remove makeup that well, and it kind of stung my eyes, so yeah, I wasn't a fan of it. Yves Rocher is pretty nice, but the bottle is just so small, so I would go through them quite quickly. And then they finally released this here. It was out in Europe for, I believe, like a year and a half or so. This is the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. This is by far the closest micellar water to Bioderma. It is affordable, that's one of the things that I like. It removes makeup really well. I usually use this in the morning, so as soon as I wake up I just remove any excess oil and dirt that's on my face. And I'll also use it at night sometimes to remove my eye makeup as well as any liquid lipstick. So this is amazing. It doesn't sting my eyes or my skin, and it's just so affordable. I've been using it for over a month and I still have more than halfway to go. Another skincare favorite is a sunscreen, a facial sunscreen by La Roche-Posay, and this one is the Anthelios 50 Mineral Sunscreen. This is the lightest weight sunscreen that I've ever tried. If you have oily skin, I highly recommend this one. I'm going to shake it up just so you can hear how liquidy it is. It's just like water. So you apply it, I usually just put a little bit on the back of my hand and then I apply it all over my face. It just sinks in really nicely to your skin, and it also doesn't leave any sticky residue. It's matte, it has a matte finish, which is amazing, and it doesn't really alter, you know, foundations or something else, because sometimes with sunscreen you kind of get oilier faster if you have oily skin such as myself, and this product has been working really well with my oily skin. It's not very affordable. La Roche-Posay is sold at drugstores. You can buy it at Target, CVS, I believe Walgreens as well. But it'll run you around $30, $35. But I think it's worth, especially in my case. I am 26 years old, so it's not like I'm getting any younger. So I really need to take care of my skin, and this has been amazing. Now let's move on to makeup. And one of the things I've been loving this past month is applying my foundation and concealer with a sponge instead of a buffing brush. What a surprise! So this one is by Pure Minerals, but you can use any other sponge. The Real Techniques has one, Beauty Blender. Also, there's one that I really love by Earth Therapeutics, which is amazing, but I'm using the one from Pure Cosmetics, and I just wet it, so this is kind of damp. And I really have been liking it just because, I don't know, okay, this might be an unpopular opinion, but I'm kind of sick of how harsh and caked up makeup can be, especially on Instagram. I am just sick of it. I don't want to see that anymore. Like, there was a time that I just really, although I don't really put a bunch of makeup on my face, there was a time I was kind of feeling inspired by that really like heavy contouring and glitter and all that stuff, and I've reached a point that I'm just like, I don't want to see that anymore. So I'm really embracing more natural looks and natural looking foundations. I don't want to look like I'm kicking up like product on my face. So that's why I've been really liking applying my foundation concealer with a sponge, just because I feel like everything just melts into my skin. It looks very natural. And I've been all about that natural look lately, so I've been really enjoying sponges. A product that really took me by surprise, and I already have a review about this. This is the mascara by Pacifica. This is the Dream Big Mascara. It has a really cool brush, so it's a 2-in-1 brush. You can use it short to create more volume, or you can just like twist this and extend it, and then you can use it to lengthen your lashes. I find that the formula is really, really good. The brush is super neat because you don't really need to get like another type of mascara and just like layer it. You just use this same one to create the look that you want. So if you want more length, volume, or a combination or both, it's just very easy to create it with this. And I will leave the review link down below in case you want to find out more about this mascara, but I've been really loving this, so I highly recommend it. Last month I didn't have any lip product favorites, but this month I have a few. And I'm going to get started with these two products by ColourPop, and they're both the same shade. This is the Lippie pencil and the Lippie Stix in Taurus. This is one of the colors in collaboration with Kathleen Lights, and it's the one that I'm wearing today. It is a very warm brown. I am in love with this shade. It's just very unique. I definitely don't have anything quite like this in my collection. I do have other browns and nudes, but nothing like this. And by now, I think all of you know that I love ColourPop lipsticks as well as their lip liners. They have some of my favorite formula, and this one happens to be the matte formula, which is just so smooth and pigmented, so I highly recommend this shade. It is stunning, especially if you want to try out those brown lip colors. I think you can definitely go for ColourPop. They're $5, so you can't go wrong with the price or the color. Now for another lip product that I've been really loving. It's gonna come to no surprise because I reviewed these as well. These are the Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche lipsticks, and this one is in Gazpacho, which is that beautiful blue-based red. It is stunning. I wore this quite a lot this past month, and it's definitely become one of my favorite red lipsticks to wear just because it's so bright and juicy and it lasts really well on the lips. I think Bite Beauty definitely outdid themselves with this Amuse Bouche formula because I didn't really think that they were going to surpass the Luminous Creme lipstick formula, but they did. They created something even better. And now for my last beauty favorites, I have a few nail polishes by Julep because I've been really digging those pastel colors lately. Of course, it's spring, and I think Julep does pastel nail polishes really well, and you can definitely get away with just applying one coat. They're that opaque. So I highly recommend Julep nail polishes, especially their pastel colors. They just do them so well in my opinion. And now for music favorites. I meant to include them in last month's favorites, but I totally forgot. But now I'm going to tell you. Chairlift, they released a brand new album called Moth. It is incredible. If you like that indie pop genre, this is just indie pop perfection. I would just say pop perfection. It is just catchy. I've been a fan of Chairlift since 2008 when those iPod commercials were everywhere. So I've been a fan of theirs for a while now, and I think their music keeps getting better and better with age, and Caroline's voice just keeps getting better. It's just so angelic, and I love their new album. So if you haven't listened to it, I will leave some songs linked down below for you to listen. And also another artist I've been listening to a lot in the month of March was Michael Jackson. You can't go wrong with Michael Jackson. My favorite Michael Jackson albums and eras were definitely from like the late 70s up to like the mid 80s. 90s Michael Jackson was good, but not as good as 80s Michael Jackson. So like Thriller is amazing. So if you for some reason aren't familiar with those songs from that era, like PYT, I will leave them linked down below, but I think by now all of you should be familiar with the king of pop. So that's it for my March favorites. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments below what some of your favorite products were in the month of March. I apologize for the lighting, but it's very cloudy at the moment, so I really can't control the lighting at this time. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're brand new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe by clicking right over here. Yes, I think I'm pointing at the right direction. And I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye! The next product I'm going to use is a Living Proof product. I've talked about Living Proof so often in this channel. And I'm going to start off with the Curl Leave-In Conditioner, which is something that I mentioned maybe a few months ago in my